Hello, good evening. Welcome. Hi, Karina. Kerry Hutton Page. Barbara, good evening, my love. Thanks for your donation, Karina. Hope you're well. Grainy, good evening. Sammy, good evening. Michelle, hello, my love. Hi, Dylan. Thank you for your super chat. Your coffee sticker. I think I've said all my... Oh, no. Pragya Joshi. Hello, my dear. Vicky's Intuitive Tarot. Hello. Okay, so welcome and good evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it might be in your part of the world. Let me see. Okay, 1 second. So how is everybody? How are you all? It is a lovely evening. Suzanne or Susan, good evening. I'm imagining you're Suzanne with an E on the end, but I could be wrong. Did I get that right? Are you Suzanne? Thank you for joining me. Barbara Evans, hello, my love. Okay, so Deborah Smith is here, is she? Is that Deborah Smith? Or is that a different Deborah? I can see you saying hello to Deborah there. Yeah, good evening, Deborah, my love. So it's a little sip of coffee. So a bit of a change in the weather this weekend for us here in the UK. Still quite nice, but it has been a heat wave all week long here. It's nice though for it to cool down, isn't it? How is everyone? Anyone got any nice news or anything to share before I start? I am aware that we have Sammy and Grainy. So yes, Grainy first on the list, and then I can see it's Karina, but Barbara will sort that out hopefully when she gets a moment. Was too hot, Sammy, really was. Let's get my cards. Where are we? We're Sunday, aren't we? We're Sunday. So let's use these, shall we? I'm gonna use these, the textured tarot, which my son Shaban bought for me. Barbara Evans, thank you for your generous donation, my love. And I love the sticker. That's a really cute sticker with the heart. Thank you, my love. Yeah, Susan. The dogs really do suffer, don't they? They can't really cool themselves down. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Deborah. Really sorry to hear that. So, okay. So let's take a look at the week ahead, shall we? Thank you, Casey. How are you, my love? You sent me that link, I couldn't. I requested. I know I had to request that you share it. I wasn't able to share it, so it wasn't that I was ignoring it. I just couldn't get the link up. I don't know if you realise. I hope you've had a lovely time, darling, and feeling better now. and less stressed. Yes, Mars is moving into Aries, which gives us a lot of, I was going to say ammunition, but watch out, because you will be feeling quite fiery perhaps for a while with Aries and Mars. Mars is ruled by Aries, so it's a very powerful placement in the planets. My Mars is actually in Aries. But yeah, it's a good time to speak up for yourself, basically. I need to sort of comment more on astrology, don't I, really? So, okay. Let's take a card then for Two of Cups. So this is the textured tarot. I haven't used this for a while. It is a lovely, lovely artistic deck. Two of Cups for Aries. So, wow. Aries, you may be feeling a little loved up this week, or spending time with someone who you are very close to, or perhaps even spending time with someone where you are basically finding yourself becoming closer. So this is about a close bond this week with you and someone else, you know, a meeting of souls, as it were. You can see here, look into each other's eyes. Thank you, Saoirse, for your kind donation. And welcome, darling. Glad to see you could join us. So yeah, Two of Cups, feeling loved up this week. Someone very special around, Aries. Could be a lover, but it could just be a very close family member or friend. And then we have 10 of Pentacles. Just look at the card. I haven't seen these for a while, these cards. So 10 of Pentacles for Taurus. Good card for you, Taurus, because you like to see Pentacles energy, really. It's something that connects very well with your sign. This is a good week for many of you, Taurus. This is a week where there could be, financial security. You're feeling secure within yourself. You may be spending time with family as well. So it's a very sort of traditional, conservative card, really, in a way, 10 of Pentacles. But it's a good week for finalizing practical matters as well, financial things, etc. So the Magician card now is for Gemini. So Gemini, wow, thinking outside the box this week, Gemini, and utilizing your talents. Okay, you're being called upon to sort of use those skills that you so clearly have. This could be to do with work or projects, and it's about being creative with how you do this, Gemini. It's about being creative, finding creative ways to utilize your talents, perhaps with regard to work. This is all. This deck is based on collage work. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it's quite amazing. 6 of Swords now for Cancer. So you're moving away from the stress this week, Cancer. Things are getting a bit better for you. In fact, I'd go so far as to say a lot better for many of those of you born under the sign of Cancer. This is you moving towards calmer waters, especially in an emotional or sort of mental sense. So if you've had a lot of stress mentally, then things are starting to calm down for you. Some of you may be changing location even, or looking towards doing that. So Ace of Pentacles now. Love this card. This is for Leos. Lovely Leos. Ace of Pentacles. Opportunity stepping in some form this week for you, Leo. Opportunity, abundance, and possibly in the material sense. Okay, this is something that has real potential. So do take a good look at whatever comes your way. This is a week where a new door could open in a very practical sense and could lead to something really solid in the future. Now move on to Virgo. Virgo, you've got the beautiful Knight of Cups, Virgo. And this is a card that relates to love. It relates to romance. There could be some romance for you, Virgo, this week. It may be that also for some Virgos that you're going in search of love, or someone's coming in search of you. But whatever the case, this is a beautiful card in regard to love and romance, hearts and flowers. So it's a hearts and flowers kind of week. Either literally, or you're just feeling that way, Virgo. And Virgos can be very romantic, when they want to. Seven of Cups, and this is for. I just think Karina's comment. Seven of Cups. It is for, where are we? Libra. Yeah. Seven of Cups, Libra. Opportunity for you as well, but possibly several opportunities. And this is about taking your time this week, okay? You may be feeling a little confused, unsure about how to proceed or what choices to make or choice to make, okay? This is about playing your cards right. Can you see the deck of cards here? I like that idea. Playing your cards, the cards that you're dealt, playing them well, okay? In other words, being a little clever and not jumping in with the first thing that sort of presents itself. And now we've got the Four of Wands, and that is for Scorpio. Four of Wands, lovely card actually. It's a card that relates to the need to maybe take a break, Scorpio. Put your feet up. You can be quite an intense sign, and sometimes you have to be reminded to switch off, whether mentally or emotionally or even physically. So take the opportunity this week, if you can, to have a break from life, to unwind, put your feet up, and relax a little bit and celebrate life, I feel, is what you're being urged to do, to celebrate life. And there may even be celebrations of some sort coming up for Scorpio. Maybe there will be something to crack open the champagne for. Five of Cups. That's for lovely Sagittarius. You're feeling a little sad at the moment from what I can see here, Sagittarius. Maybe you're missing someone, or just feeling as if life has let you down, or somebody has let you down. This could, of course, be something from way back that is resurfacing itself. But, there is, I feel, a need, Sagittarius, this week for you to allow yourself time to process any feelings. And Sagittarius do tend to be people who try to rise above any emotional pain or disappointment. And, as I always say, we can only do that for so long. It will always resurface. It will always rise to the surface. And I feel this week is a week for you to just get in touch with those feelings and let them pass. Okay, so that was Sagittarius. Now we move on to Capricorn. Queen of Wands, Capricorn. A card that relates to fire energy. And this indicates that this is going to be a very dynamic, busy week. As Sammy Merrick pointed out, Mars is going to be moving into Aries, and so there is a sort of dynamic energy in the air for us all. But I feel, Capricorn, for you, this could be intensified as you have the Queen of Wands. This is a week for you to go for it, okay? It's not one for procrastination. And if there's anything you've been wanting to do, it's a great week for that. You know, get things off the ground, speak your mind, be assertive with others and yourself. Moving on now to Aquarius. Aquarius, you too are about to have a very busy week. In fact, at some points you will not know if you're coming or going. It will seem as if everything's happening at once. You may be getting messages, emails, texts, opportunities, ideas, all that kind of thing. Everything's sort of happening mentally, emotionally, physically, but especially I feel in a physical sense. The ones are very physical energy. So it's a demanding week, but one in which you can achieve a lot, okay, if you can keep up with the momentum. And Aquarius, you're pretty good at that. So 4 of Cups now for the lovely Pisces. Are you feeling a little fed up, dear Pisces? I feel as if there's a need to step out of your cocoon or the ruts that you feel you are in. You know, there's a need to pull yourself up and say to yourself, you know what, life's not so bad after all. I do feel something has been a bit disappointing for you or let you down, but there's more to life than you're seeing, okay? And you can see the cup here overturned, can't you? And you really are head in your hands, had enough, really. It's almost as if you just, it's like you're saying, when will the good news come? When will the good times come? But they will. It's just a question of looking for them, you see. Looking for that silver lining. Hold your head up. Pisces, things are not quite so bad as they might appear. Okay, so that's for the star signs for the week ahead. Let's have a drop of coffee. Thanks for that, Casey, for the donations list. Yeah, and if there's anyone that has just joined whilst I've been chatting away or reading, then welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, so getting bored of the house, strip the walls and decorating the whole house. Deborah, you've been busy from the sound of it. It is a bit crazy, isn't it? Just drives you mad, you know, looking at 4 walls. So keeping busy sounds like a good idea. They are lovely, aren't they, Kerry? It's the textured tarot. It's the one that Shaban bought me at Christmas, but I keep meaning to get it out of the box. It's lovely, really lovely. I mean, look at this one, for example, Kerry, the Strength card. How lovely is that? So nice. And it was all collage work that she did, and then had it all printed out. Fantastic. So quite unique. Glitter Sunflower, good evening. Long time no see. Glad you could join us. Okay, so let's start with, thanks Barbara. Yeah, Granny, starting with you. I do have Sammy's question, so thanks for that, Sammy, today sending me your question, darling. I shall look at that in a moment. We're starting with Granny, and then we'll move on to you. Okay, anything interesting coming in? Oh, okay, let's see. Well, one just literally flew out. Oh, 2 of Cups. So that's a good sign. Is there anyone around you that you are likely to be connecting with on a very sort of soul-to-soul basis or emotional basis? This is a meeting of minds with someone. This is the card that came out for Aries. It's a meeting of minds this week, and meeting of hearts even more so, actually, Granny. So yeah, there appears to be someone around you who you're feeling quite close to this week, spending time with, and a really kind of connecting. You know, when you connect with someone on a deep level, that's what's happening here for you this week with this card coming out. Granny, lovely energy. Maybe oh, not letting on, eh? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're whoever they are, They could be coming to your home or you going to their home. And the Ten of Pentacles also is a card that indicates that there's something very nice about this. There's something very solid about this connection, very sort of secure. Yeah, I do feel there could be a visit to either to you, to them, to their home, or them to you. We can now, can't we? We can visit each other now. So it seems really good, but it's a very strong, solid connection. This, you and this person. The Magician, there's going to be a lot to talk about with this person. If it's the person, I feel you know who this person is already. Do you know what star sign they are? Because they seem very chatty, very, how can I say, very witty, a very witty type person. It's almost like a Leo type energy coming in here, I feel, but it may be a completely different sign, of course. But it's just that buzz. When Leos walk in the room and they light it up, it's just that buzz, I feel, between you. Lots to talk about. No dear star sign, okay, but whoever they are, they've got the gift of the gab. Quite charming. And then Eight of Cups. So this, you're sort of in search of fulfillment, Grainy. Was your question this for this week? It was, wasn't it? So this is about fulfillment that you're looking for, that you're searching for. This is about you filling something that's needed to be, a void that's needed to be filled. And you've gone in search of it a little bit. Slightly hesitantly, I feel, but you're being brave. I feel you're being brave, but you're tiptoeing, okay? But you sort of need this balance in your life to return. Knight of Wands, okay? So Knight of Wands relates to fast moving energy. This is a week for you to take action, dear Grainy. This really is a week for you to take action and really grab life, really hesitant and brave. Yeah. And you can see the bravery here in this particular card, in the Knight of Wands. Look at that. You are being brave. You're literally facing the lion here. It's a bit of a lion heart this week, Grainy, and you're moving forward. It's like you're just going for it. You're saying to yourself, this is you now, the fifth card we're talking about right now. You are going for it. And you've got the Five of Swords, okay, as well. So the Five of Swords, I feel, relates to your inner battles, okay, and the need to work on those. There's like an inner battle going on within you. So I feel that's more to do with, just fear of the unknown. Yes, makes perfect sense in this particular card as well. It's not always depicted in this way, but you can see he's hesitant, isn't he? He or she to sort of, on the edge here, and scared of what's down there. So I sort of see that there with you. So what I'm picking up here is a positive vibe, a positive energy, and Barbara Evans is telling you to jump. Life is too short. If I was saying to my son Adam today, actually, that if this there's one thing this pandemic has taught us, it is that life is too short and precious. We can't spend too long thinking about things sometimes. Wow. Grainy, the next card. My goodness. Hi, Elisa. The Lovers. Oh, this is about, it's someone there. I feel this is connected to potential relationship. We've got the Lovers card here. Barbara's encouraging you as well. Sometimes we've got to do it, but I understand the need to go in one step at a time. I do feel Grainy's had some hard knocks, but there's real potential here. And finally, the Emperor. So the Emperor card is saying it's in your hands, basically. The Emperor is the card that relates to Aries. And Aries tend to take the lead on things. And so it's saying it's in your hands. You need to sort of take the lead a little bit, okay? And be, as you said, be brave. And, you know, how can I say, have faith in what you're feeling, what you are feeling drawn to. Have faith in the world, in life again. That's what I'm getting, you know, belief in the world, belief in life again, and realize that these things can happen for you, because I feel you put yourself off at times, but the Emperor is saying it is in your hands, Granny. All right, so it's like you need to take the lead on this. I do feel part of you has been holding back, so that's why this card has come out. So thank you so much, Granny, and thank you for waiting till Sunday as well. Is that right, Sasha? Okay, so love is knocking, Barbara. Yeah, that's right, Sammy. Faith in yourself. So, and you know, just yeah, it's exciting times. A little bit nerve-wracking, I feel, for you, but lots of positive energy there. It's time to go after what you want. That's why you had the 8 of Cups where you're walking away. Go after what you want, you know. But yeah, one step at a time. It's about focusing on the journey, you know, as in the 8 of Cups, rather than the destination. Focusing on the journey and the moment. Focusing on this moment. Yeah, first steps, Granny. First steps. Absolutely, and I completely agree. So now we're moving on to the lovely Sammy, and I do have Sammy's question. Sammy, is it all right for me to comment on the question here whilst we're on live? Because I know you messaged, so I need your permission first, but I'll start shuffling these. Is it okay to, or would you rather I kept that quiet and just read for, I know you want me to have a look at July, what's coming in. Sorry, I always write unless I say so. No, it's absolutely fine. Not at all. It's really nice. Gives me a chance to think about it in a way, tune in. So, all right, that's fine. Okay, so this is for Sammy, who wants to know about July. Okay, what's coming in for July? What's going on with this fella? What is going on with him? Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Sammy Merrick. What does she need to know for July, please? And if you can send some guidance for this fellow who she kind of likes. Oh, Sammy, that's a lovely card. Page of Cups. Now, I hope you can see the beauty of this card. If I hold it there, it's a bit better, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? I feel there's a lot of emotion in that card, you know. Hello, Dr. Adepoju. Thank you for joining us, my love. So, yeah, Page of Cups. This is a card that relates to new starts emotionally, okay? Now I'm going to draw the next card so we can see exactly where this is going, but this definitely relates to how you are, the stage you are at this moment in time in terms of thoughts of love or the prospect of love. We've got Temperance, another beautiful card. So the Temperance card here is, yeah, it's beautiful, Kerry. Kerry, you clearly like art, don't you? I appreciate art. It's lovely to know that. Page of Cups and the Temperance card. So this is about getting the balance back in your life with regard to emotion and love. Yeah, does actually. And I feel you're ready. You are so ready. But the angels are saying they know you're ready, but they just want you to be patient, my love. Okay, Please be patient. They are, Karina. I agree. Please remind me, Karina, to get them out more often. So, yeah, they are asking you to be patient, darling. All good things come to those who wait, is what they want you to know, okay? They realise that you're more than ready for love in your life. Please don't doubt yourself. Please don't feel insecure. In this particular card, you can see the beautiful moon here. What a lovely depiction. So, yeah, please don't feel insecure about this situation. Please don't doubt yourself, because we all get doubts from time to time, and it's quite understandable. But I feel the angels want you to let go of these doubts, let go of these fears. Am I all right? Don't hide yourself away, my love, is what I feel the message is here for you. Please don't hide yourself away. You've got the Knight of Wands. They're asking you to sort of just be brave now. It's time to just go for it. What do you want in life? What you want is you want new love, and just be honest about it, is what they're saying. The angels are saying, just be honest about it. If you want it, go for it. What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Now, I understand there are certain restrictions, because you've explained that to me in your message earlier today. But I feel this person is just a little unsure about the whole situation, and how to proceed because of his traditional views on life. Okay. Your feeling is, yeah, I do feel that. It's not an easy one. You've got the Five of Pentacles. It's not an easy one. Again, this is another card that relates to feelings of insecurity. No, please don't hide. The angels want you to come out of hiding now. Don't hide yourself away. You're a beautiful soul, Sammy, and I'm sure everyone here can feel that. All right, and will agree with that. You are a beautiful soul, and it's time for you to sort of hold your head up now and realize how lovable you truly are, okay? No matter how this guy is behaving right now, it is not a reflection of you. It is a reflection of his sort of beliefs and core values in terms of tradition and that type of thing. So I feel that's frightened him off. Six of Pentacles, okay. So the Six of Pentacles is a card again of balance. And it's also a card of maybe reaching out. Sometimes this can relate to reaching out, and I feel it is here for you. So there's a need for you to reach out to people and be open to receiving help. Now, this could come in many forms. It could come in a literal sense from those around you, in your environment, or it could come from your church, perhaps, or people that are willing to help you, willing to advise you, willing to support you, because I feel you need some support. He's a Capricorn. Oh yeah, very traditional people. 10 of Cups, you see. So the 10 of Cups, you've got a good friend. First of all, I'm going to say you've got a good friend, Sammy, I feel, that you could really share your feelings with. I feel you're quite a very private person, I'm going to say. But I'm just sensing this, that there's someone around you. It could even be a family member, but there's someone around you here that you could, I feel, really share your feelings with and get some support, from this person. 10 of Cups. Yeah, I just feel that there is. And your happy ever after will come, my love, okay? Right now, it feels as if everything is up in the air, and I do feel this year you've had a bit of a wake-up call with this pandemic, but it does feel as if things are up in the air and it's all sort of gone wrong, but it hasn't gone wrong. It's just right now, you do have one person you talk to, yeah. I feel that this is someone you're you've got a good bond with, a good level of trust with, and they would be good. It would be good if you can reach out and share. So you've got this Tower card, because I'm feeling that you're seeing it as if everything's just, nothing's going right, but it will, this period will pass. And here we have the King of Cups. So this is a gentleman in your future. Now, whether it's Mr. Capricorn or someone else, he's there. You can clearly see that. And I feel he's got a spiritual way about him. All right. So there is someone there waiting in the wings for you. But certain things need to be dealt with first before this can happen. Once they are, then new doors will open and you will get this beautiful, happy ever after, you and this person. I love this King of Cups. Look at him. Isn't he wonderful? Got a very spiritual, laid-back energy. You said he's Capricorn. The King of Cups is more to do with a water sign, but it doesn't mean to say that's not him, because he could have a lot of let's pull this down a little bit. He could have a lot of water in his chart, perhaps. So this is someone who, thank you, Natasha, my love, for your donation. Welcome as well. Glad you could be here. So yeah, this is someone who actually, you are Scorpio and you are water. So this would be someone who would be very compatible with you. I'm getting a good vibe with your cards, but patience is the key card here. I'm going to draw that card out. And this is the angels asking you to be patient, and bide your time. Remember all good things. And that, they will, they come to those who wait. And I realise you've been patient, but your day will come, okay? Right now, I feel the angels have sort of put a pause on things, but there will be a reconnection, I feel, between you and this guy at some point, okay? I think for the moment, take a deep breath. Yes, he does. Where's he gone? He does. He looks gorgeous. He's my type of guy, this guy. Just very relaxed and chilled, a bit of a Rastafarian here. And I love their way of being so chilled. Beautiful choice for this card. So this is someone who's very spiritual, very deep, and very feeling. And I feel this is what you need, okay? But he's there. He's there waiting for the right time, okay? So patience, patience is key here. You're welcome, my darling. And definitely remind yourself how beautiful you are and how lovable you are. Okay, whatever you do, don't hide yourself away. Promise me now. You've taken a big step this year, Sammy, and I do feel you need to give yourself a big old pat on the back, quite frankly. Okay, so is it Karina now? Thank you. Okay, so Karina. Hi Sarah, can you see what's coming in regarding love this week? Okay, let's have a look for you, Karina. What's coming in for you regarding love? Let's see if Mr. Pentacles pops out. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to our lovely Karina. What does she need to know, please? Oh, okay, what is that one? Oh, that's a lovely card. Literally flew out of the deck. The star. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? The star card. Just looking at. She's in a beautiful, what appears to be a beautiful garden. The sun is shining. And the star card, Karina, relates to wishes, dreams coming true. The star card is the card that comes out after the tower. It's the rainbow, it's the rainbow after the storm. So if things have been a bit stormy, this indicates that good times are on their way. But let's have a look at the next card, because you're asking about love for the week ahead. So she didn't name this card because it's traditionally called the Death card, and that's why. But it's basically about new chapters, okay? So a new chapter is a new door is actually opening for you. Yes, hope is a good word for this card, Sorsha. A new door is opening, and this door, this door is something that you've been hoping for, wishing for quite some time, and these cards are telling you that it's there, it's waiting to open. Let's see what the next card is. The Fool. Are you ready to step on out? Okay, you've got to take a bit of a chance on life, Karina, and just tap into that. That when we're very young, when we're teenagers, and the Fool card always reminds me of our teenage years, where we just step out and do what we feel like doing at the time. This is about spontaneity. It's time for a bit of spontaneity to make your dreams come true, to open this door, this new chapter of yours. The Hanged Man. It does seem as if, or it appears as if, things have been so stagnant and you've been stuck and not able to move forward for one reason or another. I expect the pandemic hasn't helped, but doors are about to open again. You've got the Page of Swords. Okay, so it's about your vision here. Can you see he's looking through his binoculars? Not being telescope, sorry, and he's looking ahead. This is about you getting vision for the future, really seeing the bigger picture about what you want in life. Okay, because life is, the doors are opening again. Okay, there has been a pause, but the doors are opening again. Three of Wands. You're about to sort of move forward, and I feel as if you want some adventure, that you long to get out into the world. But it looks to me as if there's likely to be an opportunity soon for that. Two of Swords. This is about facing up to the reality of certain situations or people. In this particular card, she's kind of in deep thought and contemplation about opening this parcel, this letter. She doesn't kind of really want to see what's in it, and this is all about being, just being realistic and being honest with yourself. Looking deep inside, seeing what's really and truly in there. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So opportunity on its way. Seven of Swords. Okay, so there is an element here of the need to be treading a little carefully. If you look at that card, you see how carefully this wolf has trod through the sand. So, do tread carefully in some respects. Don't go. We had the Fool card, so don't go rushing in where angels fear to tread. I'm going to take one more card actually for that. Why is that there? The Empress. Yeah, just make sure that you look out for any red flags with anyone in terms of love. Any red flags, if you know what I mean. Your well-being comes first. It needs to be someone, whoever comes into your life does need to be someone who's going to fulfill your needs. Okay, so whoever it is, I'm going to say there might be someone around you who you need to sort of dig a little deeper. And remember, it's just one person, so don't panic. There's one person there that you may even know that you're a little bit unsure of them, perhaps. Do you know what I mean? No, good for you. I'm glad to hear that. So there is someone here that you just step back and view them as if you're looking in from the outside. You know what I mean? Tread carefully. That's right. Yeah. And please don't take that in. Nothing to really alarmed about. It's just caution caution with someone, and you'll know who this person is when you're around them. You may even know them now, and if your instincts are telling you, hang on, this it doesn't feel right, something's not right, I don't trust this person, go with your instincts there, my love. Okay. Okay, so next person, please. Dylan. Dylan, my love. Welcome, Karina. Hello, Anne. How are you, my dear? Okay, what's going on between you and Rob? Let's see. How's your breakaway going, my love? Oh, okay. How's your breakaway going, Dylan? That's wonderful. That's great. You're clearly in your ideal surroundings then. It's lovely. Oh, your visitor's gone, Anne. That's good. Well, not good, obviously, but you know what I mean. Okay, so dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Dylan. What's going on with all? Oh, okay. This must be for you. Let's have a look. Start with these. Oh, okay. What's going on with you, Rob? Are you feeling a little unsure of Rob at the moment? Dylan, do you mind saying? Are you feeling a little unsure of Rob right now? Of his feelings? Are you feeling unsure? Five of Wands. Seems to be a touch of struggle here. Something, it seems, it just feels as if things aren't easy in some way. So if you could, hopefully you're still, I'm unsure of what is going on between us. Yeah. I feel that you just don't know where you stand. It's an ongoing battle. That's why you've got this Five of Wands here, which relates to sort of ongoing battles, and it's almost as if you can't win. Is the feeling I'm getting. No matter what you do, what you try, you know, it's a struggle to. You've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about. I don't know if you can see the artwork here. This guy, you know, clearly he sat there on the stool. Can you see that there? So you've got your head down. You're a bit unsure. You're feeling as if, you know, does this person really want me? Is what I'm getting here with your cards. It just doesn't seem fair, you know, and you're looking at all the scenarios, weighing up the pros and cons in your lovely Libra way. And you're trying so hard to see their side of things or tune into their feelings, to see things in a fair way. But no matter what you do, and you've given so much, I feel you always give so much. It's just a constant struggle to really to get the reassurance that you need. Someone is very, very guarded, and I feel this could be Rob. Very, very guarded with the Four of Pentacles. Quite stubborn as well. Can you see the ball here? They're quite stubborn. Almost like they won't budge in a way. Like they won't budge. the Hierophant. This, I feel, is urging you to get some advice, maybe from someone, if you can. Maybe talk to someone who could be perhaps older than you, or someone who is in a position of mentorship, or just feel you need to talk to someone. It could even be someone spiritual. There's a need for you to kind of talk to someone and get some good advice about this. Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this is a good card, the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. This indicates new beginnings, and the Page of Cups is love. So, there does appear to be a new start in an emotional sense here. So that's moving on with the cards. The world, it looks to me as if this relates to a new cycle in your life that's coming up. Now, I wonder in what way that is. Nine of Cups. Here you are. You're like the cat that's got the cream, the cream. So something you've wished. Wow. Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is going forward, Dylan. I'm not quite sure how far forward. We are talking about new love. Look at this. How beautiful. Cup full of love here. Literally bursting forth with love. And as I said earlier, with the Ace of Wands, we're talking about a new start, and it's Page of Cups. So we're talking about a new start in love, in an emotional sense, a romantic sense. I'm going to have to shut my window in a moment. Ace of Cups. This is a new start, an abundant new start, an opportunity in love that's coming in. Okay, so further along as we go forward, but right now it does appear to be a battle. Don't allow anyone to make you feel unwanted, because that's in it. It's what I'm. Let me shut this curtain. Sorry, this window. Oh, so loud. Do these people not think about everyone else in the street? They might be in their car. But yeah. So Dylan, could it be with him? Do you know? I'm going to say, Dylan, it could be someone else that's there. I hope that might not be what you want to hear. I realise that, but it just appears to me this seemed quite new, something new, someone new in the future. So I feel that I just feel like you're going around in circles, Dylan. Darling. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you are, because you've got to. Why shouldn't you be? We only get one life, and you've really hung on in there. So, yeah. Chin up, though, Dylan. Chin up. Okay, so who's next, please? Did you say Barbara Evans? Okay, is it Barbara Evans next? Yeah. Not your neighbours. So me. Welcome, Dylan. Okay, general reading of what's on its way for me. Anything Spirit wants me to know, please. Okay. So this is for the lovely Barbara Evans. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Barbara Evans. What does she need to know right now, please? Oh, I like that one. Ace of Cups. New start here. Dylan got that in his reading, didn't he? So this is popping out with regard to, I feel, a passion of yours, perhaps a passion project, or something you're very passionate about, something new coming in that you can give a lot of emotion and passion to, something you can pour love into, you know. And let's have a look a bit more at what else. Queen of Swords. Okay, now you are Gemini, so this is very likely to be you here, the Queen of Swords. So yeah, you're thinking about, you've got something on your mind here, and it's to do with a new start. So, but you know what you know, you're really thinking quite in quite an intense way about something, but actually, I feel sometimes you're overthinking it, you know, and that sometimes we just have to go with our heart, and that's what the message I'm getting here for you, Barbara. Time to go with your heart, okay? Knight of Pentacles. It looks related to business, perhaps your business, because that's what the Knight of Pentacles is all about. So in this particular card, he's ploughing the field, you know, and he's working hard. So you've got your sights set on something going forward. You've worked very, very hard to get where you are, but you've got your sights set on something. And I feel, you know what, you've not given up, and you're not going to give up until you get where you want to be. That's what I'm getting here. And you've been very sort of, you're having to make a decision as well here, I feel. 10 of Wands. Now, yeah, you can see yourself here. It's a balancing act. It's a juggling act. There's a lot at stake, and there's a lot on your plate, a lot on your shoulders. You see? Can you see that there? All these sticks that you're carrying up the steps. It's a heavy burden to carry. So much weight on one person's shoulders is what I'm feeling here. And I'm wondering, now is the time for you to lighten your load, you know. 5 of Cups. There's something about it that, I don't know, maybe if you're thinking of pulling away from something, and in a way, there's a sort of emotional element going on here, and I need to come to terms with that. So it's not all practical. So there is an emotional element here. It's almost like a big step that you're taking. That's what I'm getting with that card. A big, big step that you're taking. You see her there taking that step. And you may have even been feeling, or may find yourself feeling uncharacteristically emotional. You know, Gemini are more positive, upbeat, take it on the chin types of people, but every now and again that emotion gets them, and that you could be feeling that a little bit, maybe because though it's also, as you've just said, overwhelming. The Lovers card. So let me put a card next to that. 9 of Pentacles. Right. Now, the Lovers card, I'm going to cut the cards. What is the Lovers about for you? 8 of Swords. Right. So, the Lovers card is another card that relates to decisions and matters of the heart. I'm feeling like you're a bit torn about something, Barbara. I feel you're a little bit torn. Does that make sense to you? Or might be torn going forward, all right? Because it's like, you know, the 8 of Swords there as I cut the cards. It's like, you know, you want to break free of certain things, but then there's another part of you that's feeling as if it's all too much, you know, and there's just some sort of conflict or struggle going on. I feel the angels want you to follow your heart here rather than your head. You know, air signs are very much ruled by their head and what the head tells them to do. Not that the heart doesn't come into it as well, but, you know, you tend to be more thinkers, your thinkers, you know, in that way. But sometimes you've just got to let your heart rule and say, you know, what do I really want now? Because this is just something that you're very passionate about, that you're drawn to and wanting to do, and you deserve it. You really deserve it. That's why you've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is all about you. Hello, my lovely Cleo. How are you, my darling? This is all about you getting what you deserve. You know, the riches that you deserve. This is on a few levels. This is financially, but it's also about you getting out there and having time, I feel, to do the things you enjoy, you know, the fruits of your labor is what's coming to me. And then you've got the Six of Wands. Wow. This is the 10th card. So that's the final card in the row. And the Six of Wands is all about success. You can see the reef here, of which relates to success, and whatever it is you're working towards. It seems to me a very good thing that has every chance of working out well, very well indeed. People look up to you actually for your achievements. But whatever it is your goals are, and you did have the Knight of Pentacles, you've got some firm goals there. This is you coming through adversity, and this is about success. You know, when they put the garland over the person, they used to put a garland over you for success, didn't they? So keep on keeping on. I realise there's a lot of emotions I'm feeling as I tune into your energy, but the angels want you to know that, yes, you're going to come through this. Just keep pushing forward. There will be some emotional element of this to deal with, but I feel that's sort of understandable. I feel you're in the process of leaving. Almost, I feel for you, it feels like almost you're leaving part of you behind, but you're not. You know, it's just one chapter of your life, really. We just live through chapters. When you think about it, we worry about letting go, but it's almost then like saying, well, look, let's read a book. It's a great chapter. I don't want to move on to the next chapter. How do you ever find out what's coming next? You know, so yeah. So that's for the lovely Barbara. Here is a link, dear Cleo, for you. Yeah, I hope that answered your question, Barbara. So now it's Casey, yeah? I feel I have been wronged and disrespected by a few people lately, especially family members. Oh, any advice or insight, please? You're welcome, Barbara. You're welcome. You can do it, is what the cards were saying, Barbara. You can do it. You can succeed. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Casey. Sorry to hear that. Really sad to hear that, Casey. What does Casey need to know, please? Well, first of all, you seem to be a little withdrawn at the moment, I'm going to say, feeling a bit alone with your thoughts, a little isolated perhaps, and I just feel you've withdrawn into yourself. And although you're a fire sign, I'm a fire sign. We do. There are times when we do that. Not often, but we do. And so you're sort of withdrawn into your shell a little bit. I feel there's a lot for you to process, a lot for you to think about, a lot for you to shine the light on. It's like you're soul searching at the moment, Casey, soul searching and looking for answers. This is something that's going to take a little time, okay? I feel you need this time. You need this time. Knight of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel there are things that you need to sort of delve into a little deeper. You see here, I love this card in this deck, this page, isn't it? Isn't it a lovely depiction of the studious page of Pentacles? So I do feel that you need to sort of delve a little deeper into something. There's something you need to find out. I also feel this is connected with a child of yours. Is it? Could it be your son? Or your daughter? Which one of them is either of them an earth sign at all, Casey? This person appears to be studying and learning, maybe starting a college course or something like that. Very studious person, Casey. And I feel that whatever's happened, is there a connection in that way? Knight of Swords, someone has been, my Virgo son wanted to talk to my mum about her offensive comments, but she refused and attacked him. Oh, no. So just as you said that, wow, look, Knight, you know the tarot. Knight of Swords. So this is someone who can be very much like that. But she refused and attacked him. Yeah. He's actually a very loyal Virgo. Yeah, perfect. Oh, this is the Virgo card. Thank you for your kind donation, Cleo. And I'm sure Barbara and Case will put you on the list there. So, yeah, Page of Pentacles, bang on. This is the Virgo card, isn't it? The young Virgo especially. And the Knight of Swords indicates someone who is very changeable and sort of almost someone who can lose their cool very quickly, someone who's very volatile and gets upset when things don't go their way. And I feel that's been a struggle for you over the years, Casey. She is white to me, and we are black. She comes up in sensitive, living in America as black. Little confused. Do you mean? Tell me if I'm wrong. Do you mean you're mixed race and your mum's white, and so she likes to live in that sort of conservative white way? That's the only way of putting it. I'm not quite sure if I'm getting this right. And you're black and proud, and she's kind of, I am. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, right, got it then. Yes, I understand. So she, right, okay, I see. No wonder, because the Nine of Swords is someone who says the wrong thing and isn't always kind. No, they're not always like that, of course, this Nine of Swords, and they get a hard press, but at the moment they clearly are. And in a way though, the Two of Swords is talking about a truce, calling it a truce, but it's also saying about facing up to what this person is, who they are, because when it's our family, even if they're tough on us and they're not always very nice, we like to see them through rose-colored glasses. But I don't, I feel this is who she is. Five of Wands, just sort of likes things her way and doesn't really have a lot of empathy or tolerance. And this is an ongoing battle. I feel this is something that's an ongoing battle. Four of Pentacles, she's very stubborn and will expect you to come to her, I feel, in order for this truce to happen. The Hierophant, this is about doing the right thing and doing it with integrity, standing by your beliefs, standing by your integrity, being black and proud and living the way you want to live. To be honest, I didn't realise that there was a different way of living in that, but maybe perhaps with food or something, but that's just my ignorance then, But you should be entitled to live the way you feel is right, you know, and stand up and be who you are. If she is trying to make you conform to ways, because we've got the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant can, where's it gone? Where's it gone? Let me find it. The Hierophant can, as you will likely know, I'm sure he was, yeah, here he is, will often be about conformity, tradition, culture. So standing up and, living life in your way. Ace of Wands is about positivity returning. The positivity is going to return. And I want to put one more card, and it says Ace of Wands. Actually, it does look like you may come into contact again with her. There's definitely happier times ahead. There's a lot of things coming in for you, Casey. Okay. So, we started off with you feeling a bit shut out, a bit lonely, withdrawn. But actually, as you progress, I feel even by the end of this week, you could find yourself feeling a lot brighter and a lot more positive. It is possible there could be communication between you again soon. But I do feel what I'm getting is it's like you need to be the one that reaches out. That's what I get. I feel I'm sensing. Oh, right. Yeah, you're in wedding. Your brother's wedding is in August. Will it be a bit awkward? I feel, yeah, that will be it then. That's where the contact will be. But it looks like happy times because you're the sun. But I'm going to cut the cards for you. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. And again, King of Pentacles. Okay, what sign is your brother? What sign is your brother? 2 of Wands. I think you've got to sort of be very practical. Be very practical in your approach is what they're saying with all those pentacles there. It's your brother's wedding, so he's Taurus, King of Pentacles. So just what I get here is a need to just do it for your brother. Do it for your brother. See what I mean? Just going to plug my charger in. Won't be a second. So even if just for that day or whatever, you're civil, and the 7 of Pentacles is saying sort of plan for this, get ready for it, but in a practical sense, really. Not allowing emotions to come into it. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So are we on to Sorsha now? Hi, Sarah. I've met a Virgo. I wasn't even looking or expecting it. Oh. I like him, but I keep trying to. 1 second. I keep trying to run away from our connection. Half of me wants to run. The other half wants to stay. Any insight on him? Is he worth it? Sorsha, let's have a look. He's still got his music on. Yeah. Oh dear. To sit in here and bake. Okay. No one to do with me, by the way. I don't know, some neighbour. But quite unusual, actually. I wonder who it is. So this is for Sorsha. There is, Barbara, a lot of love. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to dear Sorsha. What does she need to know regarding this Virgo guy? I do really like Virgos and Virgo men. They're generally stable, solid, reliable. Page of Swords. Okay, so what I get here is that basically you want to move forward. So you'd like to move forward, but it's like you want the whole picture before you really take the plunge. So you're looking ahead and you're trying to see far away, you know, and we can never really do that, you know, no matter how psychic a person is even. Sometimes we just have to go with the flow, and you're Pisces, so you usually can, but it's like you're searching for the bigger picture. You want to know what's coming ahead of you. You see that looking through your telescope. And the Three of Wands, yeah. You're wanting to see what ships are coming towards you. I'll make more sense of that. If you, yeah, and the Three of Wands is a card that sometimes relates to, you know, being on the verge of, on the edge of a cliff and wanting to just run away, turn your back, run away. In a lot of decks, you would see an image of someone with their back turned, you know. So like you said, it's conflicting. Half of you's in, half of you is out. You want the adventure, you want your horizons to get bigger. Look at this, you know, you're looking far out to sea. Here's the sea, you know. You want your horizons to get bigger in terms of love. You want your world to get bigger, but are you ready for that next step, is what the Three of Wands says. Are you ready for that next step? 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so really, I do feel you really, really need someone who is going to give you security and reassurance, and someone who you feel you can count on, because you've got this 10 of Pentacles. You're tired of these difficult relationships and difficult men who never really get for you what you need in a practical sense, actually. 7 of Cups. You're a little confused here, you know, and you're being hesitant. I don't think that's a bad thing, but don't do it to the point that it prevents you actually finding the love that you genuinely need. Yes, someone who feels like home would be perfectly put for these cards. Perfectly put for what I was trying to say. Thank you, Zulsha. Yeah, someone who feels like home. Someone who you can rely upon. Someone who makes you feel secure, you know, makes you feel like you've arrived home. And that's what generally happens when we meet our soulmate. We feel we've arrived home. The Hermit, you're fed up being alone. You know, you get a bit lonely, darling. And I understand that. You know, it's sometimes when you're single, you like it, but other times it can be a touch of loneliness. And I do feel you're fed up with that. You want more from life, but you're apprehensive. Knight of Wands is saying, do you know what, Saoirse? Sometimes in life you've just got to be brave and go for it. All right. Sometimes you've got to take action and go after what you truly want, and stop this running away, or a desire to run away. It's scary though. It is scary. I understand. Page of Pentacles. You know, this is about new starts. It's the 7th card, and it relates to yourself, you in a personal way. So I feel this is saying that it's almost like you want to study up on this person and get the ins and outs of everything about them before you make your move. Here, Knight of Wands. But sometimes you've just got to put the first foot on the ladder, haven't you, and start climbing. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, I'm going to cut the cards. Why is that there? The Tower. Okay, so he is a Virgo, so it's not actually the Knight of Swords. But someone here is a little bit, I feel, is he kind of moving quick, Saoirse? Is he moving quick? Quicker than you'd like? Which is unusual for a Virgo, actually. Something seems to be or feels as if it's moving quicker than you're comfortable with. Do you mind answering that one? I love this card in this deck here. Okay, right. Now, when things move very quickly, I'm going to say that can be, not always, but it can be a red flag when things move too quickly. I feel your instincts are kicking in a bit here, Saoirse, as we move through the reading, all right? You want this. You want fun, you want excitement, and you don't want to be alone anymore. But your instincts appear to be kicking in. Three of Cups. The advice here is to not think of this in a very serious, you're thinking of it in a very sort of serious, settling down, sort of feet in front of the fire type way. Whereas actually, what I feel the advice here is, I completely understand it. It's a scary thing when you move toward new love. It really, really is. But if you do it in a certain way and guard your heart, and you're cautious and you take things very slowly, then you should, the chances of being hurt are so minimized. And the Three of Cups is saying, it wouldn't hurt to just have a bit of fun to start with. I don't mean that's all. I mean, just to start with, and go out and let your hair down. So I just feel you need that. I really do. I feel you need that, Saoirse. Yeah, you do. It's been a tough year. So let your hair down. And if you've got an opportunity to do that with this guy, and the pubs are open on the 4th of July, I don't know what your views are on that, or just out to the park, whatever. That's right, Barbara. Boundaries clear. It's just a question of not seeing things. I feel as I started the reading, like try not to think about too far ahead. Just enjoy the journey right now, and just enjoy having some fun and see how things work from there. When you asked, is he worth it? I would say at the moment, follow your instincts. If he's moving too quick, I wouldn't allow that to happen. I feel you shouldn't allow that to happen. So just, step back a little bit, like you kind of have there with that, go with the flow. But don't, if things are moving too quick, then that is very often a red flag if things are moving too quickly. All right. And all good relationships, really, even if we have an instant connection, we need to take our time. No matter how much we need that love or want that love, we need to take our time. So yeah, focus on having a laugh, to start with, but don't allow things to move faster than you're comfortable with. Yeah, you're welcome, Saoirse. Let's try to grab some water. Okay, so who is next, please? You're welcome, Saoirse. Okay, so yeah, I think so, Barbara. Yeah, good idea. Yeah. So, who's next? Michelle. Right. Okay, Michelle, you're next. Some love and life guidance. My daughter would be appreciated. Sarah, life is a bit tough at the moment. Okay, Michelle. Love and life guidance. We're getting some lovely readings from this deck. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Michelle and for her daughter, please. Sorry to hear she has been going through a tough time. What does Michelle's daughter need to know, please? Oh, flew out of the deck, the Magician card. Well, that's a fantastic start to the reading because it relates to ability. It relates to talent. Your daughter's a very talented young woman. Is she creative in any way, especially in terms of her career? Is she creative? I feel she's got a creative edge to whatever it is she does. Unless it's just hobby-wise, but she's just got a real creative flair, is what I feel. And she may be getting the chance to showcase her talents soon in some way. She has the ability as well to think outside the box. She's got there's a sunny, very creative, artistic. Okay. And I've got the Sun card here. Now I'm getting a kind of Leo energy around your daughter, a positive vibe. I've got the Sun card. Look how lovely that is. I feel she was a very happy, sunny little girl. You know, like a little ray of sunshine. Look at this lovely little girl. A little ray of sunshine. And I'm just picking up a Leo energy here. She is Leo, right? Okay. But I just feel this lovely, positive inner vibe with her. It's like she has the ability to light up the room. Would you agree? You're her mum, of course you would. But you know, let's be honest. We not all our kids are able to do that, are they? You know, some people have got a different type of energy, but I feel that your daughter was always a smiley little girl, very positive. Yeah, like a little ray of sunshine. But the Hanged Man, her life does appear to have been on hold a bit. It feels as if something hasn't been working out or hasn't been growing. Oh yeah, she's more than your son, I see. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah, she's got a very positive inner light, that lovely Leo vibe, you know. And so she bounces back, clearly. But something has stopped her in her tracks. Something has blocked this energy. And at the moment, this energy isn't shining through. Okay, but it's temporary. All right, the Hanged Man, it's temporary. Things might not be moving forward in the way she would want them to. But as I say, the Hanged Man indicates it's temporary. And you've got the Two of Wands, so we're talking about decision time. Something needs to change, and I do feel that she needs to look at the pros and cons. It's time to step forward now. It really is. Queen of Swords. What star sign are you, Michelle? There's a Queen of Swords energy here. And this could be to do with the decision that she needs to make, because the Queen of Swords is all about decision making. But it could also be that there's a female in her life. Oh, you're Aquarius. Right, this is you, my love. This is you. The cards are really telling it like it is. So, yeah, I feel you are someone who she can really turn to. What I will say is you're very good at saying things, at putting things to her in a very honest way. I'm trying to find the most tactful way of putting it, but I feel like you're very honest with her. All right. And right now, I feel recently, I just feel you've been trying to guide her and help her to make a very important move forward or decision. Now, we've got the Knight of Pentacles here. Let me see why that's out. The Star. So is she quite ambitious? Leos often are. So it wouldn't surprise me. Is she quite ambitious, Michelle? I feel as if she's been working towards something. And whatever she's been, it's like her goals are going to, she's going to get a chance. The universe has her back here, you know. Yes, it looks as if she is ambitious. Okay, yeah. I feel with you, Michelle, I think you're very, very honest. You know, you're honest, and you will find your gentle way of going about it, but you're honest, and she can rely on your honesty. But she appears to be moving forward towards her goals here, and something nice is happening around this King of Pentacles. I'm seeing ambition and career progression. She's being propelled forward. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny is calling, and the Devil card. So the Devil card, I do feel sometimes she may have some, does she have some dark thoughts? I don't mean dark, but just maybe some negative thoughts. All right. So this is urging her not to pull away from these negative thoughts that she may have. And the Justice card and the Page of Swords, they're asking her to see the bigger picture. All right. I don't know if you can play this reading to your daughter, Michelle, but they're asking her to see the bigger picture and to realize that she has good karma on her side. I just feel she may have been in a bit of a dark place. But it's like she will come out of this. She will come out of this. Things will start going in her favor again. And it's time to start trying to see the bigger picture and get that positivity back. But it will, yes, utterly, yeah. I think if anyone can make or get your daughter to see things clearly, it is you. Aquarius have an incredible way of, they're incredibly honest, and they help you to see reality, to see what needs to be done. You know, Aquarius cut through all the BS and they see things as they are, and it's good. That's you, is it, or your daughter? That's desperate for a man. Okay, Natasha. So long time no see. I don't think you've been on the live for a while. So nice that you could join us. Oh, her. Okay, Michelle. That might be that's what's coming then, because it just seems as if a dream was coming true, a wish was coming true. If that's what she's been dreaming about, then that could be that you've got a knight or King of Pentacles coming in. Could go that way, you see. If it's not to do with career, then possible earth sign energy on their way. Okay, so Natasha. No, it's right, Natasha. Okay, so we've got this Ten of Swords that's flown out of the deck. Please don't be alarmed. It looks a bit gruesome, but it's not too bad at all. I'm going to say, Natasha, have you been down, darling? Have you been feeling low? Has something come to an end, or you've just been, or it's just your own, the way you've been feeling about life? Much love to you, Michelle. I'm just sensing that in a way you've been at the end of your tether with life in general, unless there's something in particular that's happened. But I just feel you've come to the end of your tether recently. Yeah, okay. Thank you. The Strength card. But you know that angels they want you to know you have, yes, that would make sense, anxiety, often indicated by this card, that angels want you to know you have incredible strength, They want you to know you've been here before and you've come through and you will come through again. You have a lot of strength to tap into. You know, once we've been through something once, we recall, our memory recalls that, and we're reassured by that in a way. And that's why sometimes it's harder for very young people to get through things, because there's nothing for them to sort of look back on and say, well, I did it before, I can do it again. But I feel you've been here before. And I do feel it's been tough, darling, for you. I feel this lockdown's been tough for you. But it's about getting up now, picking up the pieces, you know. Four of Pentacles. I feel you've almost built a brick wall around yourself. And there's a need now to be flexible in terms of changing certain things, maybe changing the way you're approaching life, certain people, drawing boundaries now as well, not allowing anyone to take advantage of you, healthy boundaries, and just being flexible with your approach to life. I feel it's time for some changes in that way. Hierophant, I feel, is about maybe getting some good advice from someone. And the Two of Pentacles, I feel finances, maybe time, etc. There's a lot of juggling going on here in your life, and that's been a struggle and quite a worry, and it's been bearing down on you. But I will tell you, as bad as it looks, when a Ten of Swords comes out, it's the line has been drawn, and it's onwards and upwards now. You see, it's onwards and upwards, because that's the final card in with the swords. From then on, you rebuild. So it's about rebuilding your life and being flexible about how you will approach it. The Queen of Cups. What star sign are you, darling? There's a sort of water energy here coming in. And the Queen of Cups, I feel, you're a very sensitive soul. And you do need to sort of move slowly and gently with yourself, to be gentle on yourself. But Ace of Wands, positivity is returning. You're Leo, right? Okay. Well, you have a lot of sensitivity there. Possibly there's a lot of water in your chart, but you're also very intuitive about things. You get, and you get to sixth sense about things. But you're a survivor. That's why the Strength card came out. And if you're a Leo, that is the card relating to Leo. So you're a survivor. You've got a lot of strength. And you will come out above this. You will rise above it. I feel there are certain things that you need to put into practice, maybe with your routine. Maybe it's about making sure you're getting enough sleep, and regularity in your life as well. Being consistent with things, getting out in the fresh air a bit more, just being really good to yourself as well. Because the Eight of Cups here tells me that, that there's a void in your life that you're feeling, but some things just haven't really worked out as you would have imagined they would. And there is this void that needs to be filled. So it's sort of like, deep down something's missing, but it's like a bit of soul searching that you've been doing recently. But look, this is lovely, because you are rising above it. You can see this hot air balloon. You're moving away from this stress. You will be leaving this stress behind you. Things will start to calm down, okay? So it's fantastic. You started with this Ten of Swords, where you've reached the end of your tether, and ended with the Six of Swords, which is basically relating to getting away from the stress. It's also just advice as well to get away from any stressful situations or any negative people. I feel there are certain negative people around you, possibly, and you need to try and distance yourself from them, surround yourself with positive things in life, positive affirmations, positive people, you know, watch some YouTube videos and lift yourself out of this. Leos are so good at that. You can do it. Okay. Yeah, the sleep pin. I feel if you can get out into the fresh air more, go out walking, you'd be surprised how that and knock out the caffeine. Knock that down. Dude, how are you with the caffeine? If you're not sleeping, that really is that's crucial. Try to have decaf, or if you find, yeah, things like that. It's all those little things. Fresh air, cutting out the caffeine, running the bath, relaxing in the bath, giving yourself the time you deserve to unwind and relax and realise that, you know, things can get better, and they will, because you've got that. Oh, right. Okay. That is really good. So that's a great step in the right direction. So things look to me as if they're on the up. Okay. You can do it. You're a Leo. Get that Leo energy back, that Leo positivity. I do feel, Natasha, you know, you're someone I feel that lifts other people up, and sometimes you've just got to do it for yourself. Okay, so Cleo, a general reading, okay? So how are you, Cleo? Hope you're well. Yeah, the Honest Guys have released a new one recently, didn't they? About the village, I think it was, Sammy. They're so good, though. I generally put the 10-minute one on. That does it for me. The odd night it might be the 20-minute one, but I tend to find that by 10 minutes I'm out for the count most nights. Do you know, another thing that interferes with sleep as well is having things plugged in. If you can turn everything off, no lights, no plug sockets turned on, because that interferes with the quality of our sleep. You'd be surprised. Casey's going to have a lovely bath tonight. Yeah. Nice candle, glass of wine, bit of music or the radio. Spoil yourself. Why not? Why not? I'm fine, Cleo. I'm fine. I'm calling you Cleo, but I'm not sure if that's your name or your YouTube name. But okay. So this. Okay. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Cleo. What does she need to know, please, in a general sense? What does Cleo need to know, please? Any messages and advice for Cleo, please? Okay, Three of Pentacles, movement forward and growth around you, Cleo. You're moving forward in some way. People also coming into your life to help you. Do you work? Do you have a career, Cleo, at all? Ace of Pentacles. This is to do with money and career. Do you work, Cleo? You're there, my love. Danielle. Ah, I love that name, Danielle. Okay. Thanks. Okay, so Danielle, do you work? Because this very much orientated towards career, these cards, career and finance, practical issues, and they're very, very good cards. We're talking about financial growth, career growth, expansion. Wow, and the Six of Pentacles. So someone here is offering support in some way, or offering you something. You're getting a helping hand, especially with these two cards. You're getting a helping hand. Oh, wow. Okay, you're director. Well, you're getting a helping hand in some way. It could even be the government, but you're getting a helping hand here. And things are, this is an offer coming in. Does that make sense to you? There's an offer on its way. And I just feel it's financial. You're based in accounts, okay. Oh, you're based in accounts, right? No wonder these cards are coming out. So there's a lot going on around money and finance at the moment for you, Cleo, okay. And the Magician card, the Magician card relates to new projects. Don't forget your one. New projects. This could be finance, but it could also be an offer of work. There's real potential in these cards, whatever it is, and it does appear to be around your working environment. It does appear to be as if you're being offered something. And the Magician card tells me it's to do with your talents. It's like you're being noticed. It's as if someone, it could even be a promotion. You're director, it can't be promotion then, can it? But you're being given the chance to showcase your talents, to show who you are, okay? And you're very skilled at what you do. You're very skilled at what you do. The Sun card, you are getting unbelievable cards coming through. What star sign are you? You've got a very good work ethic. So something really lovely, some good news even, because the Sun card does relate to news, good news. And yeah, you're getting it. You know, the Magician card. You think about a magician when they pull things out of a hat, you know, they're sort of able to make things happen. And it's like you have the Midas touch at the moment. All right. So it's looking very, very good in the working environment here. Something's happening around the working environment. And it's good news, it appears. But you wouldn't expect that this time, would you, during, you know, this pandemic? But that's how these cards are showing it to be, okay? And then you've got the Two of Cups. So there's someone here that you work with, perhaps, who you're very, very close to. There's a meeting of minds. There's a meeting of energy. Even a meeting of hearts. There's just a really close bond with you and this person, and they make you very, very happy. This doesn't have to be around work. This, of course, could be outside of work. This could be to do with, are you in a relationship at the moment, Cleo? Because there appears to be a lot of love here between you and this person. So is this a relationship you're in, or if not, then this is to do with your working environment, and it's just a real sort of closeness between you and this person, a real level of trust, a sense of trust, and it appears as if you're about to get closer. You are getting unbelievable cards, Cleo, unbelievable cards. The World card is about new cycles. So, you know, you can see here the reef. This is about new cycles. It's about celebrations. It's about stepping out into the world, into something new. You're leaving something behind and stepping into something new. They really are lovely cards. And I don't know if you're taking someone with you or if there's someone connected with this. The High Priestess, you're extremely intuitive about this as well. I feel Oh, you work with your partner, right? That makes perfect sense then. That makes perfect sense. The High Priestess, you're very intuitive. You have a very, you've got a business instinct is what I would call it. You know, a very strong business instinct. You know, you're quite capable of making decisions based on your gut instinct around business, and you're very good at it. You've got a good business acumen is what I would say. Sweet dreams, Natasha. Remember, nice bath tonight and feet up. 10 of Cups, that's your final card. Well, wow. 10 of Cups. So I feel in an emotional level, this appears to be all a happy ever after. I cannot believe your cards. This last reading for the night as well. My goodness, you've got 3 of Pentacles. We're talking about growth, okay? Growth, moving forward, opportunity. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, an offer of some sort, real potential, something being offered to you, an opportunity for growth. And here, the 6 of Pentacles. So yes, a helping hand, a balancing of the books. You're an accountant. You see the scales there? Balancing the books. I wonder if this is financial help. You are thinking outside of the box here as well with regard to your working environment. You're finding creative ways, perhaps to balance the books, you know, in other words, ways of investing or ways of making sure that things are okay financially. You're very creative. These 2 cards is all about creativity. And good news perhaps on its way here. You are very close to someone at work with this 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's a soulmate connection going on here between you both. And the wheel, so it is the wheel, isn't it? The world, new cycle. So something's happening here. It's a new stage in your career and in your, maybe if it's not your career, it's your love life, then you know, but things are going well. And you know, we all go through cycles of change, and it's like your world is opening up here. You've got the High Priestess. Follow that intuition of yours. You've got very good business instincts and acumen. 10 of Cups. Lovely. This is you and someone sort of having a happy ever after. Now, it's either the 2 of you as in terms of your relationship, or you say you work together, so it could be either one. But I feel it's between the 2 of you, things really sort of gelling. You know, it's a lovely feeling of contentedness. Beautiful cards, Cleo. Beautiful. How lovely to end on a reading like that. Okay, so what we do, just do a quick card choice then, just to finish off. I've changed the deck. I'm going to go for the crazy, sexy love notes, as I feel everyone could do with a little bit of pampering. Yeah, okay. Crazy, sexy love notes. So let's do card 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, it was a beautiful reading, Cleo. Wow, you've got incredible cards. You really, you know, if you could pick a reading, it would be that. So, yeah, so card 1, 2, or 3, everyone. Do angels and spirit guides please send your loving guidance to this wonderful community. Please surround them with your love and your beautiful pink light as we go through the week ahead. What messages do you have, please? Oh, card 1, that will be Cards are very lively tonight. So the first card is number 1's Risk It. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly, those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action, and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap. Go for it. That really reminds me of the Fool card in the tarot. A couple of readings I did earlier tonight. So card 1, risk it, take a leap. Okay, so ask for help. Are you constantly giving to others yet rarely receiving what you need? Then it's time to ask for help. You're not Superwoman, so there's no need to do it all by yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call. Communicate your needs and learn to receive, dear one. When we're open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. So reach out and ask for help. Those of you drawn to number 2, look at beautiful angel there by your side, okay? And card 3 is wishes fulfilled. Lovely, look at that. I always blow on those dandelions. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. So number 3 is wishes fulfilled. Beautiful card, yeah, beautiful card. Okay, so thank you everyone for being here this evening, this afternoon, morning, wherever, depending on where you are in the world. And I will be back on Thursday. Have a good week. Stay safe, okay? Much love to you all.